Anyone else get a creepy vibe from those chimera ants? Alright, so episode 77 of Hunter x Hunter. First of all, I want to talk about the animation, and I know I always talk about how great the animation is, but it's just like this little subtleties that they added in this episode, like when Kite is getting off the ground, how he like has to, the real world things that you do when you're getting off the ground, and they had, just showing Keto while walking over to hand back the little specimen that they had of the queen's arm supposedly or whatever. It's just little things like that I really liked about the animation of this particular episode. They had little subtleties, and the camera angles looked really unique as well when in the car. So I really wanted to just stress that the animation of this episode was freaking awesome. The new characters that showed up that were basically a part of Kite's crew, it feels as though at this particular point, I guess this is where Tagashi was like probably really ill or whatever, and the character designs I wasn't feeling for the most part. Like, first of all, they didn't have eyes. They kind of just had like little black dots for eyes, and it kind of reminded me of like Superman the animated series when they would have like everybody that's important with regular eyes, and then they would just have these random people with like little black dots, or I don't know, it just felt weird for some reason for me. I didn't really care for the characters designs, as well as we have one chick, the one with the bubble gum. She had like that scumbag Steve hat, and she just it just felt real weird. They felt awkward. And so after watching this episode and seeing what the queen is trying to do, how she's trying to get like, eat people, bring all these people and stuff, because she really thinks that it's going to help her give birth to the king. I'm guessing that there's going to be some important characters possibly eaten by her, and that's going to ultimately give birth to the king. I'm guessing maybe that Kite's crew, someone, maybe a couple of people, half of them, maybe all of them, I don't know, but I'm guessing that some of Kite's crew are definitely going to get eaten for this one, and I'm interested to see how this one goes now, to be honest with you, because it looks like things are really going to take a dark turn. Now, I don't know if it was censorship or what, but when the kid got eaten by the queen's soldiers, the little kid, that shit was just like, even though it might have been censored, I don't really know. Again, I haven't read the manga. I'm assuming it's censored because from what I understand, there's supposed to be heads being ripped off and all sorts of shit in there. But just seeing that little kids aren't safe, when in manga most of the time, or in anime, shown in anime, like, oh, the little kids will be rescued by so and so. Him and his little sister got eaten. Well, I'm assuming his sister as well. I don't think they spared any of them. It's like these insects, these chimera ants, are no jokes. These chimera ants, they're no joke. There's no games with these ones. So I'm guessing that things are going to get real violent really quick. Kite is clearly concerned more than everyone else because he knows the dangers that they pose, and ultimately it just really shows that things are going to get real serious very soon. It's like, little kids aren't safe. This isn't one of those typical things where, oh, little kids going to get away. No, they're not. And that really just shows that this is going to be a more serious arc. I'm hoping that throughout the arc, they start to learn more about, fairly quickly, I want to say. I want to see them learn about the ants and how to, stop them for the most part, because this queen, if she gives birth to this ultimate king, because, we've seen that just the ants eating the kids gave birth to one that can talk, kind of looks a little human. So just imagine if they get somebody strong, like if they ate, let's just say, Kitawa, for example. Do you understand what they would give birth to? So I'm hoping that not the most important people, like a Kitawa or a Leorio type of guy, doesn't get eaten, because then there's just no stopping. But then again, it might make it more interesting because we might get a more powerful villain. And from what I understand, this is just going to be more epic as it goes on. And this episode, for setup, it was very dark. It was very creepy, to be honest with you, because when the kid got swiped up, I felt bad. It was just like this weird feeling. It's like, oh, he was just talking to his mom about protecting her and his little sister, and like, he can't do nothing against this soldier. Come on. So it was really just like a very creepy vibe with this episode. It felt almost like if I was watching Jeepers Creepers or something, when they're driving it through the countryside and stuff. It felt really creepy, honestly, this episode. I give it 3.5 out of 5, honestly. It was a good setup. Very creepy, very weird. Didn't really care for the new character designs, to be honest with you, of Kite's crew. It was just like, scumbag Steve's hat, no eyes. I wasn't really feeling it. I don't know what Tagashi was thinking at this time. Might have been just, again, with his health or whatever, but wasn't feeling too much of the designs. And they have that one guy looking weird, like I don't know. I just wasn't really feeling some of the new character designs, but I can tell that this is getting more crazier, and the abilities of these ants to eat people and like take them back, and then when the queen gives birth to new ones, they're stronger. It just leaves to big possibilities, because if any important character that has, Nen abilities, like, if freaking, what's his name, Hisoka gets eaten or something like that, there's gonna be hell to pay. So I can't wait to see who's gonna get eaten. Who do you guys think? Anime only viewers, please, manga readers, don't spoil. Who do you think is gonna get eaten, if anybody, from the main cast? We got, right now, Gon and Kitawa. We got Kite, and we got Kite's crew. I'm guessing Kite's crew will be the first to go, at least some of them. Maybe it'll be Scumbag Steve's girl, sister, whatever, or maybe it'll be one of the other ones. I'm hoping it's the other ones, because Scumbag Steve's sister actually looks pretty kind of chill, with her bubblegum. Leave her alone with her bubblegum. But it'll probably be one of Kite's crew. But again, who do you think is going to get eaten by the queen or her soldiers, and how do you think this is going to go? I'm excited. I really think that this creepy vibe is going to lead somewhere unique and different for a shonen anime and a shonen arc. Can't wait to see where it goes. But that's all I have for this review. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Thumbs up if you can't wait to see who the hell is going to get eaten, because no one's safe. The kitties aren't safe. No one's safe. And I bet Tagashi really went dark with this one, because I know how dark Tagashi can go. Dark tournament. Let's go. I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people, have an awesome